Hey guys, this is Man Shark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Europa Universalis IV, and this is episode 13 of the AI's playthrough of our little Millennium Remaking mod game, or converted game. Let's get going. So just as a bit of a sit rep, here's Europe. Spain and geographical France seem to be doing alright for themselves. I mean, little clusters of stuff. Never actually seen this one pop up before. Leader. Interesting. France is doing very nicely. We talked earlier, a while ago, about how particular countries would, or regions would become dominated by a country and then they'd go on from there. Great Britain had a great advantage here in that they were already dominant. France is swiftly taking over Central and Eastern Europe, as well as areas that I would more call Western Asia. Also doing pretty well there. Brandenburg's actually done quite nicely for itself as well, which is not surprising, but pretty good. Vladimir is doing very nicely as proper Russia. Volga Bulgaria is still basically doing its thing. Cypriot has done well in Turkey. They've actually, Jerusalem has left a building. Kurdistan is actually an elector in the HRE. Come far, my friends, come far. Egypt has done very nicely in Africa, as has Mali. Mali was already pretty big though. Arabia's done nicely. Great Britain's actually doing very well with the colonization sort of side of things. Over here in the subcontinent in Asia, Afghanistan, Canada and Bengal, you know, whatever. What the fuck has happened here? Oh, the Egyptians are trying to conquer Chittagong. Which one is Chittagong? That one there. Okay, Egypt must have gotten to establish themselves in East India or something like that, because that's what they've just done. Ming is enormous. I am quite surprised by how well Ming have done here, and they're actually at war with Korea right now and winning. They're doing very nicely for themselves. They've got expansion going on, they're conquering shit. Good work, lads. They actually share a dynasty with Korea, so that's an issue for everybody else because, well, Korea doesn't have a noble heir. That's an issue. Japan's getting fucked over by rebels and shit, and I think Brunei took a little bit more land off them. Yep, they certainly did. Nothing much going on down there. Let's have a look at America. So the Inca have held on a bit. That's nice to see, nice to see. All of the places have basically been colonized now, except for, you know, there. And the Midwest and Western America, of course. Oh, jeez. The Aztecs are losing this battle, but they've certainly taken land off German Mexico there. Alright, back to the fun and games. Oop, forgive me. There we are. Alright, so, as I mentioned last episode, Shadowrun. Yeah, Shadowrun. We haven't played again yet. We're playing next week, which will be... Actually, yeah, it will still be next weekend by the time this goes up. This is going up on a Thursday, I believe, as long as my schedule holds true. And the following Saturday will be our game. Had to shift locations momentarily, just for a few sessions, but not a big deal. Just a place down the road a bit, so dinner's still fine. And that's the important thing. France, you at war? Yeah, we're in a couple of wars actually. The Humanian conquest of Kosovo and the Egyptian conquest of Chittagong. Yeah, that conquest of Chittagong, I can't see it going well for Canada. Or Egypt, to be honest, because that's quite a distance. They've got to come all the way down here. I mean, at least they've got the ability to come all the way down here. They don't have to go around the Cape of Good Hope. It'll be interesting to see if Egypt can establish themselves over here, or, you know, anywhere around here, because they've plainly got that mission. Yeah, there it is, get a presence in India. It gives you all the cores, or, you know, all the claims. And it's a real problem for anybody playing as an Indian country. Oh, the Oirat have jumped in on the war. Yeah, I'm going to just keep an eye on this one because I want to see this end and what happens. Still very surprised to see Ming colonize. Ooh, geez, the Oirat's just got a lot of land out of that. As did Ming. Nicely done, my friends. Nicely done. Now, if Ming go to war with the Oirats, that's what I'd do. Jeez. Japan is getting rocked by Catholicism. Oh. Back to over here. So yeah, we've had to swap locations for, you know, a couple of sessions, but that's not a problem. We're back to Shadowrun, by the way. The only thing is that I asked them in like that little poll thing, hey, what do you guys want to do next session? And hey, at least I got responses. And I could sort of work those responses into something, but nothing really definitive. Not like, hey, we want to go out and grab some of this particular thing, or we want to do just a basic run for money or something like that. It's all stuff like, oh, we'd like to... It's minor stuff. It's almost follow-up stuff. Like, oh yeah, we'd like to identify what these particular items are. Okay. So someone can just roll on that, right? Because, you know, someone can just roll on that, right? It's a little bit irritating, but I can work some of the things that I've said, like Troll Mafioso would like to see if there's any organized crime in the area. Presumably with the intent of trying to take it over. Well, it looks like Turkestan's getting smacked again by the usual double tap of Persia and Volga, Bulgaria. Well, it looks like Egypt didn't manage to get their land. Disappointing, guys. I reckon you could have held on to it. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, so the Troll Mafioso would like to find if there's any established organized crime networks in the area. I'm not quite sure whether he expects that he can just walk up to me like, hey, I'm a mafia guy. Or, you know, I used to be a mafia guy, let me in. Or what he exactly plans on doing with them, within reason. But, you know, that's something we can do. You know, you've got to stake out places. Mafia, or, you know, organized crime dudes don't sort of sit around going, hey, we're fucking criminals, bro. They don't do that. Particularly not in a place as uptight as the Caliphate. The other... There's a little rebellion going on in Great Britain. Just checking what kind it is. Just British nobles, that's no issue. Not for the long-term stability of the country. The other thing that they're looking to do is... Oh, excuse me, getting a bit tired. It's Sunday morning while I'm making this, and I was out last night, but we'll get into that in a moment. But yeah, the other thing that the Troll would like to do is find if there are any upstanding Troll citizens or contacts in the area, which is... Well, there's going to be some sort of mission involved in that, because, well, there are no Troll citizens, I'll tell you that to start with. There are no non-human citizens in the Arabian Caliphate. You can't be a citizen of the Arabian Caliphate and be a meta-human. And, as for the upstanding part, well, fuck me, you're all over the place. I've had some caffeine, I should be waking up. Tell you what, German Canada's looking pretty cool. 49%. Just check it, 87% down in the West Indies. 47. 12% in German Mexico, keeping tight lip on that one. Where else was that? Newfoundland. 33%. 33. Most of these places should be fairly reasonable. As we obviously found out in our playthrough, it's pretty easy to keep a colony on side. Just don't dig them over repeatedly. Now the Inca are taking some land off Castile. Sorry guys. Now Britain has the mission to get a presence in India, so we might see a little bit of movement happening. I would say that Orissa would be the one to fight, though they are allied with Afghanistan. And Aceh, which is actually not doing too bad. So yeah, I'd be a little careful of that. Turkestan lost some land in that fight. Geez, what's that war about? The Capuan conquest of Florence. There's some shit going down over here. Capua's actually looking pretty big. And Cypriot's actually the main war leader in that. Interesting. Britain have just gone to war with Ojibwe and Fox. Right, so Newfoundland is finally going to wipe out the Ojibwe's. And they'll be able to do so as well. You know. I mean, they've only got Fox on their side. Where's Fox? Over here. Oh my god, I apologize so much for that. But yeah, Fox is all the way down here, so what are they going to be able to do? Nothing. Which is fine. But, oh yeah, okay, so they're actually hitting it up as we speak. Pretty good fort level for a native place. It won't last, but pretty good fort level. Yeah, so anyway, I went out last night. Nothing too major, just going out to one of my mates' 30ths. It was pretty nice. There was a cake, and normally cake for me is like, fucking cake. Like, great. Because I usually can't eat it. I have a condition where I cannot eat cake. Most cakes. But this cake I could eat, and it was very nice. And it was homemade. And yeah, very nice indeed. Yeah, France is definitely winning this war. Yeah, it was quite, oh wow, France have occupied the Pope. Vassalize him! Actually, I don't know if you can vassalize the Pope in, I forget, I completely forget. You should vassalize the Pope. Whack the microphone there a little bit. Getting trade power from Capua. Do already have some vassals. But remember, the diplomatic cap is not a thing. Ming are having some revolutions. Ming particularists and Mongol nationalists and Tibetan nationalists. Just zoom in slightly just to check on business. Yeah, they've killed all the armies off, so they should just get in there and... They're not doing it. Oh, no, no, no. Hang on. The blue shit are rebels. Rebels are automatically counted as allied to us because we've got the rebel flag. So yeah, blue shit is rebels. I don't know why these ones have appeared like that. Mongol patriots are red, but Mongol nationalists are blue. Yeah, look, Ming is gonna get... And Korean patriot... Okay, so patriots must always be red because they're always associated with a country. Yeah, wow. The grey ones are the actual troops, but the Zhao nationalists have come into play as well. And holy shit, we're gonna see a split up in a bit, I think. Ming is getting devastated by rebellion. Just keep an eye on it. Scotland is going to lose that as soon as their guy dies. The number of states have been reduced down to 75. News, yep, Zhao have popped up. Not too well, I mean that's a really small... Oh wait, they got Hainan as well. Still, it's not great. Mongolia has appeared. We should see Tibet form in a bit. I'm not quite sure what the particularists' demands would be. Maybe we'll see that province there flip to Korea. And this province here maybe will flick to the Oirats. Could also flip to, hold on, I need the province view. So yeah, there are still some places around here that do have, Zhao cores, which is an issue for Ming. But they might be able to do something. They do actually have an army now. But there are still... Oh, Cantonese patriots now. Wow. Yeah. Took too much land, I think. Yeah, I wonder what the particularists' demands would be. Maybe if they're still around by the... no, we don't have that sort of change of episode. Basically every 4 episodes, or however long, when I start a recording session, because you've got to pick a place, you can't pick to be in observer mode from the start, so I usually pick France just to check up on how France are going. I was going to say maybe I could just pick Ming and we'll go in and see what Ming were up to. And oh, there you go. See, they lead that personal union of Korea. I figured that would happen. Not bad, guys. Not bad. Because now they can actually give that land back to Korea. Which is something I would seriously consider doing. If they don't already have cores on it, though. It is one hell of a revolt risk. Due to nationalism, mainly. They also lost the Mandate of Heaven. And also have -3 stability. That would probably be from losing the Mandate of Heaven, I would assume. Yeah, -3 stability. Losing the Mandate of Heaven is... It's a thing that happens to Ming. I'm not sure if there are a particular series of triggers that need to happen for it, or whether it just occurs. But it's pretty fucking bad. Look, Tibet's just popped up. We should definitely see some of these places start flipping in a moment. I'd love to know what the particularists' thing is. Yeah, we can't check any of that shit. We could try diving in and like taking control of the place and trying to work out from there. Oof, wow. But, well, I don't know the actual commands. So I'm not going to bore you by looking them up while I try to do that. Just having a look at the religion map. Yeah, places have definitely settled down with what they're basically going to be doing. I mean, this is all perfect. What you're looking for here are the stripy ones. The stripy ones mean that there are places which don't match the existing, where the religion of a province doesn't match the religion of the state. And that's going to be happening a lot in France. But honestly, it doesn't matter too much in France, because they've got such a good tolerance, such good rebellion handling stuff. They've also, from the Edict of Nantes, I think it is. Ooh, Vladimir, you're getting slammed by Brandenburg. What's that war about? Oh, they're like, okay, there's a succession war for Pomerania. There's a reconquest of Winden and the Orleanese reconquest of Lombardia. Okay. Sucks to be you. But yes, I think the Edict of Nantes gives more religious unity, and as long as that's at 100 or over, you're fine. There's no negative effects. Oh, guys, you are getting slaughtered. Yes, yeah, see, this one here recently flipped from Ming to Oirat. So, what I was saying about Ming earlier, and how they're going pretty well. Yeah. Okay, so particularists are violently opposed to any attempts at centralization by the government. They demand autonomy, though not actual independence. What the fuck does that even mean? You want autonomy, but not independence. And another province flipped to the Oirats, just there. They're gonna lose this whole fucking area. Just zoom in a little. Oh yeah, they've no longer got an army, they've got a navy. But the particularists are actually a big problem for them because they stop them being able to reinforce. Well, Buddhist zealots taking over part of Tibet, which is Buddhist. Yes, it is not looking good for you, my friends. Oh, and Japan's actually managed to convert to Catholic and do away with that little issue of Catholicism of the Catholic rebels. Ah, there's the Ming army, just chilling up here. Even so, the particularists might be able to take them down. They gonna try. No, they're not. No, they're not. Great. Come on, guys. Okay, now they're going to try and take that, but you still got these guys up here. And all of this shit. Ugh. It's just not looking good for anybody over here. So let's just go back and keep looking up this way. Yep. And now Vladimir is at war with France. For a reason. The Second Polotskian Reconquest of Winden. So I would say, yep, Brandenburg won the personal union of Pomerania, the succession war there, so that's a lot of land. And Vladimir is yet again getting its ass kicked. Yeah, a lot of people are popping up with that. Hey, you should get a presence in India. Arabia would like to establish themselves in the Spice Islands. Ah, probably because they've already managed to get a province in India. Oh, that'll be easy. Just go to war with Portugal. Get that colony sorted. Zhao got a bit more land from the look of it. Hey, you know what? Between episodes, I might just give it a quick wiki and work out what particularists would want. A little confused, to be honest. Valencia has a lot of shit going for it. How did you not take their land, Newfoundland? Oh, because you're at war with France now. Wait. Holy shit, Scotland's back! Scotland! You two province... They weren't released, they've actually rebelled and come back. Well, that's something. Yes, the second independence vote certainly worked. Ah, this is the end of Congo. Prevents are colonizing near them. It's nice knowing you, Congo. You were good lads while it lasted. Good lads while it lasted. It lasted longer than my Congo game. Tell you that right now. My Congo game was very short. Tibet got more land. Don't know exactly who the Cantonese peasants, sorry, Cantonese patriots would be going with. I mean, it's the Cantonese culture in Zhao, so maybe they'll give land to Zhao, but I'm pretty sure Canton was also like an actual thing. Maybe. Somebody did something? I don't know. Still not sure what that fucking noise is. Oh, look at that. France. Just stabbed in. Good work, France. Now they're at war with Persia. Yep, keep it up. Little wars all over the place. I'd be, doing something about this stuff in here, though. Clean that up a bit. I mean, Susa, Capua, and Hum are, wow, already vassals, so they've basically owned Italy. Totally owned the Pope. Though, you don't particularly want to own the Pope. Not always a good thing. How long does that truce last for, my friends? Another 11 years. When that truce wears out, we'll probably see Scotland just get destroyed. But they've got 10 years to try and build up their troops. The problem is they have nowhere to expand in the meantime, so Great Britain has limited them somewhat. I'll tell you what, Valencia has really done a good job with colonizing. I'm quite proud of that. It's good stuff. A new Valencia down here. Very nice. Also proud of the Inca. I would have expected them to have gotten stomped by now. Nobody in Australia yet, mate. But we do have Valencia just turning up in the Philippines. I think Zhao took a little bit more land, and it seems like Ming's lost some of its rebellion issues. Its stability is back to 0. It's also lost the lost Mandate of Heaven thing. That must be because their leader died. Now they're under a Regency Council. So, and they've actually lost the personal union with Korea, which is a bit of a problem for them. Not really a problem. I mean, this is a bigger problem. Zhao, Tibet, and Oirat and Mongolia getting up, but you know, whatever. Persia. What's going on with you? Losing land to Cypriot and Arabia. And while they lose land, we something to do with losing the end of the episode, you know, that sort of thing. Because it is the end of the episode. So, as usual, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And I have been Sub. You have been yourselves. Later.